Guys, Ben here, and for today's lesson we're going to be doing an experiment called fireworks in a jar. Okay, now the point of this lesson is we're going to be looking at the properties of density between our food coloring, our oil that we're going to be using, and our water. Okay, now the materials you need for this are pretty simple. We just need a glass of water, let's say the bigger the better, that's clear, and we need to fill that up about 3/4 of the way. Okay, now, we also need our cooking oil. Okay, any brand will do as long as it's cooking oil. We need our food coloring. Now, this is important. It needs to be water-based, okay? So just check on the back of it, and it should say, as long as it says on here, ingredients water, okay? Water-based. And we need an empty bowl, okay? Because we're going to be doing some mixing, and as well as a spoon. So, the first thing we do is fill up our jar. Mine is already full, okay? Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add about maybe 4 tablespoons, okay, of oil to our empty bowl. So, we got 1. We got 2. We got 3. We got 4 tablespoons, okay? Now, once that's done, be sure you have a paper towel so you're not getting everything all messy like. Okay? So, this is the creative part. I want you guys to use whatever colors you have. I just have these 4, okay? Now, we're going to be doing about 3 droplets each, okay? So, in our oil, count it out. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Now, once it's in the oil, we're gonna try to mix it. Okay. Now, it won't go together. It'll just create more and more little droplets, okay? That's important because that's going to be our basis of our fireworks, as you can see in the bowl, okay? Now, once it's clear and separated like that, we're going to pour it in our jar, okay? Now, careful here so we don't make a mess. Just gently pour it, okay? Now, once it's in the jar, we're going to wait a couple seconds, and we're going to see what happens, okay? Now, the importance of this lesson is we're going to be focusing on density, okay? So, as you'll start to see in a second, the food coloring, it's happening right now. It's going to start trailing and trailing down, kind of like a firework shooting off in the air, just one after another. As you can see, the different colors we have going on here, okay? Now, the reasoning this is happening is because the difference is in density. Our oil is a different density than water, so they're never going to go together. You'll see that it's up at the top of it, a little separated, because it's less dense than the water, okay? Now, since the food coloring is the same, since it's water soluble, it's more dense than the oil, so it will go down. Okay, and look at our firework creation, okay? Now, I want you guys to create your own. Show me how creative you can be, how many colors you can use, okay? And, like always, if you want to comment or leave any suggestions, feel free to do that. I want to hear from you guys. Okay.